I'm Bill Pauley, President of the California Farm Bureau Federation. The Farm Bureau and the State Compensation Insurance Fund have created a series of tractor safety videos. The goal is to eliminate tractor accidents, but safety does not come as easily as watching a video. We need you to create a safe working environment for yourself, your coworkers, and your family. And that means taking the common sense messages in these safety programs and applying them to your daily work.
Since the transition from horse-drawn implements right up to today, tractors are the most valuable players of all the tools used on today's farm. No other piece of equipment has as many uses or works as hard as the basic tractor. But tractors can be deadly. Nationally, over 418 of our neighbors and coworkers were killed in tractor accidents in a recent year, and tractor accidents remain the #1 cause of farm-related work deaths. About 55% of all tractor accidents occurred when the tractor rolled over and crushed the occupant or a rider. Another 26% of the victims are run over by either the tractor or an implement being towed. By watching this program, you'll learn what you need to know in order to avoid becoming a tractor accident statistic. Tractors are rugged machines that are built to last, and rollover protection is your first line of defense in many types of accidents. Roll cages have been used in auto racing for years to protect drivers in these violent crashes. Rollover protection, or ROPS, often means the difference between life and death. We have known for a while that rollover protection systems on tractors save lives. But even the best ROPS system will not help you if you forget to use your seatbelt. The way to start every session with a tractor is to perform a pre-operation check to make sure that the fundamental systems are working correctly. The last place you want to find out that your tractor's not working right is in the field or on the highway. Keep your tractor in good repair, including replacing safety decals if they cannot be read or understood. Look at the tires. Check for cuts, punctures, or excessive tread wear. Check the ROPS for loose bolts or bad welds. Make sure all guards and safety shields are in place. If you're using a power takeoff or PTO device, be sure to check that the PTO shield is in place and spins independently of the PTO shaft. Do this check manually before starting up the engine. Next, check the fluid levels and look for leaks, including oil, water, fuel, the steering system, and the hydraulic system. If you note low fluid levels or see excess spots on the ground under the fluid reservoir, you may have a problem that needs attention. Look for loose connections and damaged parts. Test and check the running lights, headlights, and turn signals. Test the flashing warning lights, especially if you plan driving on the roads or highway. Check that the slow-moving vehicle or SMV sign is in place and visible. Know where the emergency shutoff is and how to use it. If things are not shipshape, don't run the tractor. Tell your supervisor or foreman about any problems you notice with your machine. It's for your sake as well as your family and coworkers. A few points must be made before we begin working the farm. First of all, never use drugs, whether legal or not, before operating a tractor. The same goes for alcohol. These substances can affect a driver's alertness, coordination, and judgment. A tractor operator on prescription or over-the-counter medications needs to get specific medical advice about the effects of medications before beginning work. Be sure to read the manufacturer's operating manual for the machine you'll be using. In hot weather, wear sun, skin, and eye protection. Likewise, tractors can be noisy, so consider wearing hearing protection if working alone. But when working with a harvesting or other type of crew with others around you, do not wear hearing protection since you need to be able to hear and communicate with your co-workers. Always use the hand and foot holds when mounting and dismounting the machine. When climbing down, face the tractor. This is the best way to avoid slips and falls that can put you out of commission. Also, before you begin, make sure the tractor is balanced with the correct amount of ballast, especially if you'll be towing heavy equipment. Before starting the ignition, make sure the brakes are set and the tractor is out of gear. Be sure to use the ignition key. Starting up any other way bypasses critical safety systems that are in place to protect you. Starting from the engine compartment is a common accident scenario. Tractors with wet clutches pose the danger of letting the engine start before the tractor begins to move. Then, without warning, the tractor can lurch forward. Bypass starting can easily lead to your being run over by your own machine or by an attached implement. After starting, let the engine warm up a moment and use the time to look around and locate children, pets, or others in the area. When it's safe, put the tractor in gear and briefly test the brakes before moving on.
Fernando was asked to go over to the Vieira Ranch, and he'll be right here at 2, and we'll be getting half.
Make sure that people know where you are working and approximately when you're expected to return.
Yeah, everything's going perfect. Everything's working fine.
On many farms, radios are used to keep in contact throughout the day.
You'll plan all day today?
Take the time to scout the area you'll be working for hazardous conditions. Make a mental note of the location of holes, ditches, boulders, and other problems. Never allow riders on your tractor, even on short trips. Tractors are designed as one-person machines, and there is no safe place for anyone else to ride. Riders can easily fall off and be run over. Likewise, don't let an untrained person operate a tractor. Sometimes it's considered a badge of honor to brag about how young you were when you started driving tractors, but put bragging rights aside for safety. The problem is often compounded when an older tractor is relegated to the kinds of chores a young person is given. The potential for a tragic incident is huge. Make sure only mature and responsible persons are allowed the controls of these powerful and unwieldy machines. Because of the kinds of work they perform, tractors are designed to have a high center of gravity, which makes them top-heavy compared to driving a car or a truck. This, combined with their special steering and braking systems, can make tractors difficult to handle.
Tractors have 2 reverses. They have a fast reverse. And
like any other skill, practice makes perfect. This goes for tractors as well.
In the gear, make sure that whenever you back your tractor up and you have it ready to hook.
Always start slowly, especially when you're getting a feel for the machine.
Make sure that you put that transmission in a park position
Operate the tractor smoothly. Avoid rapid starts and stops. Drive slowly, keeping your head on a swivel. Always look for the unexpected.